Yes, I see some of you. I have planned this meeting some differently, of course, and I hope that we would be able to meet in person at the university. But well, things are and times are how they are, and this I think is the best that everyone can do in this at this time to meet online. And I can tell you that this is how we do our meetings at the embassy as well, with well, uh, with other colleagues, that my colleagues here in Baku. We also meet online. Well, it's not the best, but it still allows us to work and to keep uh, well, a reasonable amount of normalcy in these times. Uh, First, I would like to thank Professor Zefina for having this idea, and to thank you all for making time. I know that well, the how is it the term is teleschool or e-learning takes much more time than the actual well, the normal way things happened before. Let me also greet everyone and convey my best wishes on the holy month of Ramadan. And I hope that you and your families are healthy, are fine, and that well, know that only good news will come your way and your family's way. I was uh, coming to this meeting today. I was thinking of the how our life has changed in this past 2 months, uh, and I think everyone has some thoughts and some I don't know some reflections uh, about the meaning of all this. Sometimes when we are coping to understand the situation, we have to come up with our own interpretation. Uh, Everyone has said that this pandemic is well, at least for our generation, it's unheard of. Not only for our generation, my generation, your generation, but also for your parents and for your grandparents. I think we have to go back to the First World War to see something like this. And there's there has been a lot of changes, and I think there will be a lot of changes uh, even after we overcome this. And I saw changes also in if you look how in politics and in international relations, we see that basically no state, no country can act alone. We realize how much we depend on each other, uh, and how connected we are. We cannot find answers. We cannot fight this virus separately, alone, just in our own countries. We have to cooperate. Also, I think some changes that will come, and we will see them in the next months and years. Also, in the way in the politics and also in the economy. After the pandemic, and hopefully when the vaccine will be available and we will be immune of this, I think our governments will be much more aware of and they will have to take more actions and to put more focus on issues like human and welfare, public health, environment, much more than before. In economy, I think there will be much more focus on working from home, even after we overcome this. on new industries like well, vaccine development or biomedicine. These things will I think will impact on skills that we have, on the knowledge that we have as people active in the labor market. I was also thinking how much we depend and how little we thought before of the work of some of our well, of some people in our societies. Of course, medical workers, doctors, nurses, they are in the front line and they are doing well, tremendous sacrifices. But also people that we pass them on the streets and we don't think them as that their jobs are important, like people who make sure that we have electricity or we have running water, or people who are collecting garbage so that our streets will be clean, or professors. I think a lot of people before thought that it's not a difficult job being a professor. You go, you prepare your lessons, and then you talk to the students, and then you go back home, and that's it. But now, when parents who are stuck at home and with kids that are doing teleschool, they now realize how complicated and how difficult it is to work with students, with pupils, to keep them interested, to teach them day after day. And I think this is for a lot of people, they revalued this work that they thought maybe it's not that difficult before. Well, and this on a personal level, I think this new situation when we stay at home and we have to postpone our plans, I think will this situation makes us understand that it's important not to postpone too much things, to think about the present and to try to do things today rather than tomorrow. And that I think it's a lesson for all of us, well, including me. I'm not.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm not making an exception for me. Well, it's you are now in your third year of studying Romanian. So you are well. You are in the second part of your studies at university, and I think it's a good time also to think about the future. I was saying before that that I think that in the future there will be more and more focus on skills and what a person is able to do than on just the diploma, just to look at the diploma and consider that the diploma reflects all the abilities that person has. It's I think there will be much more competition in the labor market, and everyone competes not only with his colleagues from the same generation, but also from those who are coming, well, that are younger, or with those in also in other countries competing for better jobs, for better opportunities. And I would like to think hard about this as we prepare to go into towards looking for jobs, for career opportunities after university. Think how you could make best use of your time in school to gather as much knowledge and skills and understanding as possible. well, seek the opportunities that you have at hand. And I strongly encourage you to think about also taking advantage of the exchange programs that are available. Even a 3 months or 6 months stint stage in a university abroad will, I think, will enrich you, will make you better equipped when you finish the studies to work here in Azerbaijan in a better position. I know that Professor Josefina, she is very active in finding these opportunities. And of course, now it's today, next week, it's not possible to make use of those. But once this is over, and hopefully in the next academic year, I hope that you will think well, very hard on how to make use of these opportunities to well, improve your skills, be it skills in a language like Romanian language, or in your field of study, or to go for a master degree abroad, because this will add to what you already have, and it will be an advantage when you are well, applying for a job. I'm sure that more and more the employers, the companies, the state institutions, they will not just look at the diploma and your CV and will take their decision on what it says there. They will want to know what exactly are you able to do, what are you qualified to do, how hard are you willing to learn and to improve. And now being in university, I think it's a good time to do all these things for the future. So until then, I wish you, of course, first, good health, strong health, well, prosperity, good results now at the closure of this academic year. And what else? Patience, probably, because this we all need. I hope this will help us to pass this complicated situation and to overcome this soon. So I will stop here, and I will pass the floor to Professor Josefina to see what grades she will give me.
Thank you so much for being with us and for accepting this kind of unusual meeting with my students, because we were supposed to meet, as you said before, in person, but because of our situation, we all do this for the last 2 months. So what I want to mention to my students, and you just said it before, hopefully in June our situation will be better. So we will have like a celebration, like an anniversary of our center, because maybe you recall that this year we just had our 1-year anniversary of our Romanian Language and Culture Center. And we both, with the embassy here, we thought that this could be a festive moment for us, and we will also join. So we will have this kind of celebration together with the university. And I want you all active in this event. And also we would like to hear some of your proposals, if you have some, for this anniversary, because you are very much part of this center, because you are the first generation. Also, I think that here you have Mr. Ambassador, and you can hit him with questions if you want, because maybe you are interested in something that can regard you, your future, your possible connection, relationships with other institutions, something that you you can think that me being here and having this kind of very fruitful collaboration with the Romanian embassy in Baku, we can make it together as a better learning environment for you.
We had also to postpone some cultural activities that we had planned. We planned to for April. We planned to have a play of one of the famous playwrights in Romanian and French literature, Eugene Ionescu. One of his short plays, the chairs in Azerbaijan is Stullar, of course. That was supposed to be part of the Francophonie weeks, and well, we couldn't do it. It's postponed, hopefully for second half of June. Let's see how this works. Also for May, we had in plan, and we were quite advanced in preparation to have here two concerts of a Romanian traditional band that well, played also last year in Baku. We thought of bringing them again because last year they had also two concerts in Baku with great success. Unfortunately, of course, we had also to postpone this, and we're thinking to have them after the summer holiday. So it's I hope that's the second part of the year will be more. I'm sure it will be more dense in activities. I'm sure that we will have a lot of work. I hope only that we would be able to organize everything that we had in mind. So I said that I'll fill 30 seconds. I filled more. So I'm here if you. I'm listening to your questions or to your thoughts. So who'll be the first?
Bună ziua.
Bună ziua. Yes. Good to see you.
Firstly, I would like to say thank you for take your time for us, and I hope it will be better sooner, this situation. And I would like to say our lessons, like a normal life, we had lessons, online lessons, better than a normal life, I can say. Thank you.
But why do you say that they are better? This is a thing that is this is new for me, actually, because most of the people complain when they talk about online. For me, actually, because we have to be more structured and organized, this means a plus, not a minus. So for me, this is a plus. So I would like to know why for you is better to have this kind of online classes.
Because our online lesson are very long.
Good answer.
Yes. That's why.
I was wondering how would you answer. I was thinking if professor would have asked me, I would have said because I don't have to commute to go take the bus, go to school and come back. But you gave a better answer. Good.
So if you have any other questions or thoughts that you want to share with Mr. Ambassador, if not, I think that we can dismiss Mr. Ambassador for our class. Yes, and we thank him that he was with us during this meeting. And after a short time, like 15 minutes, I will be back with you to talk about the meeting and to prepare the next meeting that we will have. And of course, our normal classes with the grammar. Okay.
Well, let me just in the end to thank you all for being here virtually. I was well, when Professor Zefina told me, I was very happy, and I looked forward to this moment to see you again. I'm very glad that you're healthy. You look fit. You are coping very well. And I once again I want to extend my warmest wishes to you and to all your families, to your close ones for the holy month of Ramadan, and to hope that we will see in good spirits, good health. So hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you once again, and good luck. La revedere.
Thank you so
I
much.
much.